Here's a psychology fact you're not ready for. People who have no friends often aren't choosing loneliness. Their brain quietly chooses it for them. And most people never realize it until it's already controlling your entire life. Psychologists call this social self-protection. And once you understand it, a lot of your habits, your thoughts, and your emotional patterns suddenly start to make sense. You know that feeling when you want to reach out to someone, but you don't? Or when someone invites you somewhere, and instead of excitement, you feel stress? Or when you convince yourself that you work better alone, don't need people, or aren't the social type, even though deep down, you know you want connection? That's not introversion. That's not personality. That's psychology, and it's running the show. Because your relationships, your confidence, your habits, and even the way you talk to yourself, all of it is influenced by this one pattern most people never notice. But here's where it gets even worse. Your brain doesn't isolate you because you hate people. It isolates you because at some point, someone made you feel like you weren't worth showing up for. A friend who betrayed you, a group that excluded you, a childhood where you didn't feel chosen, a moment when being yourself didn't feel safe. And ever since then, your brain has been doing everything it can to avoid repeating that pain. It doesn't care about connection, it cares about survival. So instead of risking rejection, it creates distance. It makes you overthink every text. It convinces you not to try. It tells you being alone is easier, and you start believing it. But here's the part nobody ever wants to admit. Why the brain does this. Your brain stores emotional pain almost the same way it stores physical pain. Meaning, when you get rejected, embarrassed, or excluded, the brain treats it like a threat. It remembers it. It protects you from it. And it builds defenses around it. So when you think about messaging someone, joining a group, or meeting new people, your brain flashes a warning. We've been hurt here before. Let's not do this again. How it turns into isolation. You start avoiding situations where rejection might happen. Then you start assuming people wouldn't want you there anyway. Then you start feeling like an outsider. Then you start believing that's just who you are. But it's not identity. It's conditioning. The hidden cycle. Here's how the cycle works. You want connection. Your brain remembers past pain. You avoid reaching out. The avoidance temporarily reduces anxiety. Your brain interprets this as avoiding people equals safety. Your brain strengthens the habit. This cycle can repeat for years, long enough that you start telling yourself new stories. I don't fit in. I'm not interesting enough. No one ever stays. I'm probably annoying. I'm better off alone. None of these beliefs started as truth. They started as protection. Loneliness becomes familiar. Here's the twist psychology quietly warns about. Your brain will choose familiar pain over unfamiliar happiness. Meaning, loneliness can feel safer than connection, simply because connection is unpredictable. So even when someone tries to be your friend, you might pull away doubt their intentions, assume they'll leave, sabotage the connection, or feel uncomfortable for no reason. Not because you dislike them, but because your nervous system isn't used to feeling safe with people. Eventually, the biggest psychological trap happens. You start confusing patterns with personality. You think you're naturally distant, naturally unlikable, naturally introverted, naturally the lone wolf. But those aren't personality traits. They're coping mechanisms your brain learned when it felt unprotected. If that hit you good, it means this part is for you. Here's the truth you've been avoiding. You don't fix isolation with a personality change. You fix it with one tiny act of courage at a time. Your brain needs proof that connection isn't dangerous anymore. So start small, ridiculously small. Send one message. Say yes to one invitation. Join one group. Talk to one person for 30 seconds. Compliment one stranger. These tiny actions teach your nervous system something powerful. Connection is safe now. And once your brain starts believing that, everything changes. Your confidence grows. Your anxiety shrinks. People feel more comfortable around you. And friendships become possible again. Because loneliness isn't a personality. It's a wound. And wounds heal when you stop hiding them.